Always fun when we have this guy on the show. He will be here a week from Friday at Amalie Arena. You've probably seen him in your favorite movie. He's probably on one of your favorite albums. Just a talented guy all the way around. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim McGraw.
Woo, Timmy!
Morning, guys.
Morning, Tim. Appreciate you being on, man. Well, listen, let's just get right into this. I want to know what keeps it fresh for Tim McGraw. You have accomplished so much when it comes to music or if it's acting, whatever. There's so much that you have done that when you kick off a new tour like this, what kind of keeps it fresh in your mind and kind of keeps you motivated?
Well, I enjoy it, for one thing. You know, I like, being in the middle of it and making music and certainly acting when you have a great project to work on. I just try to learn, I think, is what the biggest thing for me is, whether it's in the studio and you're learning something new about how to produce or what your voice can do and you're pushing yourself, or if you're acting and you get to act with some great actors like my wife, Sam Elliott,
Exactly.
Jordan, people you get to act with when you're touring, watching opening acts, you always learn something. I try my best to get out and see just a little bit of everybody's show, just so you never know when you pick up something that's helpful to you. So I think that's what inspires me and keeps me going and keeps it fresh for me, is learning.
Love that. And you can tell you're having a good time up there too. I mean, I love that about your shows. Is it's like, all right, Tim McGraw is still doing it and still doing it at a high level and loving it. And people are singing these songs back to you like they should. And I mean, listen, if you have a country mixtape, you better have a damn Tim McGraw song.
Darn
on there.
right.
I hope so. A couple anyway.
Yeah, absolutely, man. There's so many that we can sing along with. Tim, I would be remiss if I didn't ask you a little bit about, and I know we're a couple weeks removed from this, but your good friend Toby Keith and just kind of what he meant to you. Would you mind me asking you that?
No, I mean, Toby was a great guy. We didn't spend a lot of time later in our careers, but earlier in our careers, we hung out quite a bit together, and we'd run across each other at award shows and things like that and spend some time laughing together. But we had a lot of fun early in our careers. We started out the same time. I think our debut albums came out the exact same day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. His did way better than my first one did. My first one went wood.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I remember the first time I met Toby, it was right before he released Should Have Been a Cowboy, and we had one or two songs out that sort of barely made the top 30, top 40, and we were playing a small club, and I think like 50 people showed up, and he was opening for us. And he'd been on the band circuit for about 10 years at that point, and we were sort of new and fresh, and I remember watching him open in the small club with 50 people and playing Should Have Been a Cowboy, and I went, well, shoot, what are we doing opening for him? They're way better than we are. We sucked a little bit back then, but I got to hang out with him a little bit, and he was just a really great guy. He did things his way. He didn't let the industry change the way he wanted to do things, and I really appreciated that.
Well, thank you for answering that, man. I appreciate you.
You got it.
Talking to Tim McGraw right now. We are going to see him at Amalie Arena next Friday with Carly Pierce. So, Tim, we are kind of kicking off concert season here. Any surprises we can expect?
The stage, I think, is it blows my mind. I got to see it for the first time completely finished last week, and it just blew my mind how cool it is. So I think hopefully everybody will enjoy the light show and the videos, stuff that we have going on, and, of course, the songs. We can't get every song in there. We can only get about 20 songs. Some people will walk away not hearing their favorites, but we try to just put together a good roller coaster ride, something that everybody can just jump into and enjoy.
You said it blows your mind, too. Do you ever get lost in some of the stuff going on behind you when you're singing?
Well, I don't get a chance to turn around and see it very often, but every now and then you turn around and you see something, you think, man, that's really cool. I can't believe I get to do this. I can't believe I get to have this kind of stage and perform. One of these days I'll do a stage where it's just nothing, as simple as it can be, and just white lights and just do a bunch of songs. But right now we really enjoy. It's fun to have the bells and whistles. Why not when you can do it?
Yeah. Well, exactly right.
Yeah. Well, I kind of felt like when you did it with Faith, it was kind of cool. You guys were kind of just center stage and kind of stripped down like that. I thought that was great too. Yeah,
I mean, I love singing with her. It's like I always say, singing with Faith like a NASCAR trying to keep up with a Formula One race car, because she's so damn good. And to me, she's one of the greatest singers in the world, and I definitely have to work really hard to sing well when I'm on stage with her, because I don't want to get the stink eye over at me. If I'm messing up harmonies or something.
Yeah, looking at you like that. Well, hey, Tim, we were excited to see you, man. We appreciate your time this morning. You have a great day. We'll see you soon, okay?
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, brother. See you.
You got it.